South Africa. How dare the establishment laugh and predict the EFF's death while secretly designing a system that demands hundreds of thousands just to register a party, choking new voices before they can even speak, leaving Julius Malema and Floyd Shivambu broke, expelled, isolated in 2013, staring at the end of their dream because the IEC wanted our 650,000 cold cash upfront. How infuriating that a democracy built on freedom charges a fortune to participate, forcing desperate founders to beg for survival while critics later scream, corruption, when someone brave finally steps up. This hypocrisy should burn in every citizen's chest, because without that one phone call, the EFF might never have existed, Jacob Zuma might still rule, and our politics would be even more stagnant. Julius Malema stands defiant in the interview, refusing to cower when asked about Adriano Mazzotti and that crucial donation. He doesn't dodge, he declares it proudly. Mazzotti gave our 200,000 when no one else would, helping cover the registration fee that threatened to bury the movement before launch. Malema reminds everyone, he was unemployed, Floyd was unemployed, SARS hunted him, the ANC expelled him. Two young black leaders with nothing but vision, facing a wall of financial exclusion designed to protect the old guard. They called everyone for help, publicly begged for contributions, and when Mazzotti stepped forward, they announced it openly in 2014, no secrets, no shame, straight to the nation. Here are our donors, vote or don't vote based on that. How many of you knew the IEC demanded our 650,000 cash just to let a party contest elections? Comment below if this barrier shocks you as much as it should. Malema turns the accusation around. Critics are angry the EFF survived, angry that brave donors defied the establishment's isolation threats, angry that a new force entered parliament and shifted power. He credits those early donors, Mazzotti included, for making the EFF possible, saying without them, no red berets in parliament, perhaps no pressure that helped end Zuma's era. In the rally clip, Malema points Mazzotti out on stage, calls him to stand, thanks him publicly for the phone call that saved everything. Brother, the money is paid. Those words unlocked the 2014 elections. This wasn't hidden corruption. It was transparent desperation. Founders looking each other in the eyes, fearing failure, then rescued by emerging black businesspeople unafraid of backlash. Malema fights the court to remove the registration fee, arguing it violates democratic rights, but loses, proving the system favors the wealthy and connected. Critics weaponize Mazzotti's controversial cigarette links, yet Malema challenges, show court proof it's crime proceeds, and EFF will return every cent, no gossip, no laziness reading tweets instead of facts. He blasts white supremacy, acting as judge without evidence, demanding real courts decide, not media trials or physical challenges like Jack Bloom's accusations. Early donors risked everything, targeting, ridicule, isolation, for backing a movement everyone predicted would flop. What angers you more, the our 650,000 barrier blocking new parties, or critics ignoring Malema's open transparency? Tell me in comments. Malema confirms the Kyle Phillips R1 million loan too, already in court affidavits years ago, nothing hidden, taxes settled, laziness blamed for recycled scandals. EFF now has criteria, no known corrupt money, no government tenders, credible donors, but in 2013, survival trumped perfection. Malema supports disclosure laws. Let parties reveal donors, let voters decide. No fear of judgment when truth is on the table. That phone call changed history. EFF registered, contested 2014, entered parliament, grew into the third force shaking coalitions today. Without those brave contributions, South Africa's opposition landscape stays dominated, voices silenced by money walls. Malema's unapologetic stance reveals strength. He names donors, stands by them, dares critics to prove wrongdoing legally. This isn't control by shady billionaires. It's gratitude to people who believed when banks, establishment, and fair-weather friends vanished. The real scandal, a democracy charging fortunes to participate while pretending to be open and equal. How many potential movements died because founders couldn't raise registration cash? Share your thoughts below. Malema transforms criticism into lesson. Voters hold power. Know the donors. Choose accordingly. No need for hidden influence. Today, EFF discloses where possible, fights for full transparency, laws won at Concord, practices what others only preach. That desperate 2013 moment birthed a fighter parliament, policy shifts, youth mobilization because someone answered the call. If this exposes the gatekeeping that protects old parties, share this video. Let South Africa wake to the real barriers. One final question. Do you think removing registration fees would flood Parliament with better options? Comment yes or no. The EFF's birth proves resilience. From nothing, funded by courage, built on truth, shaking a system that tried to starve it silent. Stay furious at exclusion dressed as democracy. This revelation demands we question who really controls our politics.